No more deaths. You have blood on your hands. Members of the Ontario Coalition Against Poverty hurled a number of comments at city councillors this afternoon. All this in response to a failed attempt by Toronto City Councillor Adam Vaughan to start a debate on the supposed lack of homeless shelters here in the city. Toronto City Council spent a whopping hour and a half debating on whether or not to even have a debate. A 2/3 vote was not achieved, and that sour outcome was followed by jeers from the public.
We are actually down there. I live blocks away from there.
The trouble we're having in the city right now is that Ottawa and Queen's Park aren't doing the housing piece. We're moving away from supportive housing, and now we're starting to whittle away the shelter system.
Why vote against shelter bed talks? Well, with a report due from staff next month, as well as a 4% shelter vacancy rate identified in an earlier report, Deputy Mayor Doug Holliday believes that opening the issue to discussion today would not have made a lot of sense.
It's not the way business should be conducted here. As far as their concern about the homeless not being looked after, we have expert staff here. They do periodic checks in the shelter system on given nights, and they found that there were excess beds for couples, there were excess beds for men, there were excess beds for women, and there were excess beds for youth.
Very precarious situation.
Councillor Vaughan says there is cause for concern. He hopes the upcoming report from the City's Social Development Committee will accurately highlight the plight of Toronto's most vulnerable.
You've got a number of women coming in off the street, or if you've got people with disabilities that need particular needs met. Community Development Committee is now given some leeway to be more aggressive in their response when it comes to the floor of council. The votes are there to pass the program.
We're not going to watch people die on these streets.
As for the OCAP members, they have chosen Metro Hall as their next destination to protest, vowing to turn that building into a homeless shelter unless something is done soon. For Say News, I'm Ryan Endoh.